We've been running the psycho-oncology service on the Isle of Man through Manx Cancer Help since 2008. We've seen so many changes in the service during that time. We've gone from being a very small team to now a big team of 5 therapists, and that's reflected by the increase in the need for our service. By dealing with your psychological problems, you're also increasing your chances of attending your chemotherapy appointments and actually getting better from your cancer more quickly and living longer. There is now evidence to suggest that by taking care of your psychological health, you will live longer. And of course it's important to deal with what's going on in your head as well as what's going on in your body. We do meet people of all ages, and so they can be going through university or just had a baby or in the middle of bringing a family up or in the middle of developing an important career or just retired and looking forward to travelling, and suddenly you're dealt the blow that you have cancer. So your life is going to change. Whatever course you had planned, that is going to change completely. What we're doing at Manx Cancer Help here at the Lisa Lowe Centre is help people to deal with that change in their life and try and find a way forward, whatever the ending to the story is going to be.
We now know pretty certainly that people with cancer who have good psychological care, who are able to deal with it cognitively, mentally and emotionally, actually can live longer as well as have a better quality of life. So good psychological care affects an individual's ability to cope with the disease, but it also affects the disease itself for some cancers. And this is why it's doubly important, we think, to ensure that cancer patients on the Isle of Man, of whatever age and whatever type of cancer, have access to really good quality psychological care.
A cancer diagnosis and its treatment overshadow everything. It's absolutely devastating and isolating. Everyone's guaranteed a warm welcome from both the professionals and fellow patients. They are truly support specialists who've been there for me during my diagnosis, surgery and treatment, and more recently during very dark days. The people of the Isle of Man are so privileged to have Manx Cancer Help. There are around 800 charities on the island, and this is one of the few that truly changes lives, so please continue to support them.
I was first introduced to the charity in July 2011 when a friend of mine was diagnosed with leukemia, and when I found out, I went to him and said, I can put on a charity football tournament raising money for a charity cause that has had the greatest impact for you during your treatment. And he chose Manx Cancer Help for the crucial role the charity had played in supporting him, giving him guidance and advice during his treatment and his fight against cancer. And I think his choice is testament to the important and invaluable role that Manx Cancer Help plays, not only for individual users of the charity's resources, but also as a pillar of support for the wider Isle of Man community.
The psycho-oncology therapy has helped me tremendously. I can't describe how much it's helped, it's huge. But also, the fun stuff that we do is fantastic. Coming along and having beautifully made cakes, good companionship, talking about other things other than cancer, and the opportunity to meet other people, make new friends, and feel normal. It's very important.
The problem with snowballing thoughts all the time is it leads to a state of depression, really. So I came and got psychological help and got assessed for quite a few weeks, and they decided that I needed, to relax and do relaxing techniques. It made me go from thinking all day to going, why am I even thinking about this? Because it's just thoughts. It's just what you're creating in your head. It's not actually the real picture. And from that, I've actually become a lot more productive again. And I'm out playing a lot. And even though I'm not 100%, I'm using my time well. And I'm not paying attention to my thoughts, all because of these relaxing techniques.
I came to Manx Cancer Help when I was in the middle of my treatment. Coming to the drop-in gave me companionship and acceptance and a place where you could laugh and share the black humour that comes with going through cancer treatments when you're struggling to be with yourself, somewhere that can help you find a way to just settle and find a way to move forward. And for me, I've gradually been able to baby step by baby step build a new life, and it's shaping up to be quite a good life.
I look at a doctor and I think, well, the doctor can cure me. He might be able to cure my cancer. When I look at places like this, I think they may not cure the cancer, but they'll probably cure my soul.
Psychological support has been very much undervalued and is really coming into its own, and we're delighted that we're at the forefront of that on the Isle of Man.
Manx Cancer Help means to me hope, peace and strength of mind, comfort, friendship and laughter.